Hello and welcome to today's stream. Today we're playing some Project Highrise, going to do some challenges. Today we are looking at Lake Point Tower. This will be recorded for YouTube. If you're watching this from YouTube, you can find me on twitch.tv/theinthegamer with a 1 instead of an I, or look in the info box below for information. So we're gonna do Lake Point Tower. So Lake Point Tower, difficulty medium. Time was that downtown was a place only for work and play. It was the heart of the city, pulsing with commercial business. It hosted the swankiest restaurants, hottest clubs, and thronged theaters. But after a long day of work, evening of his revelry, everyone hailed a cab or boarded a train and went home, which was elsewhere and not downtown. But times change, and sometimes quickly. Recent cities far and wide have witnessed surges of new residents that call downtown home. Get into action by building a shiny new apartment tower. Okay then, we are building a apartment tower. Right. Get this burgeoning residential neighborhood of a good start. Residents 0 to 100, stores 0 to 8. People, restaurant patrons. People move to neighborhoods because they visit them first. Restaurants are a great way to intro people into a new neighborhood. Restaurant patrons, 150 residents, 12 restaurants, and 50 visitors at one time. And prestigious penthouses, residents 250, 30 prestige, luxury lofts 10. Right, so we are building a residential tower then. So, right. I'm gonna be doing a relatively quick and early expansion for this then. Some elevators relatively quick. What contracts do we have? Affordable housing. The city would affordable housing. The city would like you to make sure that the neighborhood retains affordable housing options. Build some less expensive studio and 1-bedroom apartments. 500 up front. 2,500 on completion. Proof of concept. Let's do these two. So this is not available in this scenario. Right, so in this scenario we cannot do any kind of shops. Awesome, good to hear. Good to hear, E-Raptor. So, right, we can't do offices here. In this scenario, that is fair enough. We're gonna need some services. And water. Each side. And then so our first set of apartments over here. So 15 basic studio apartments and 10 1-bedroom apartments. 1-bedroom apartments are very finicky about the noise, but studio apartments aren't. Right, so that is something I had to take into consideration. But let's look at what a studio apartment will actually prefer. You will expect trash bins on the same floor. That is easy to fix. That is very easy to fix. Right, so Let's just start this off relatively simple by giving them a... do it pretty quick. Won't fit there. It's better if I do. It's actually better if I do the. So we do the apartments on this side. Yep, apartments. Yep. So apartments we're gonna do on this side. The trash we're gonna do on that side, and power and water, so and electricity. Might have to take out a loan or two just to get the initial thing started. Yes, I'm gonna have to take out 2 loans just to get the base started. It's gonna be quite a bit of money each. 4, 6, 7. So right. I mean, I think you have everything you can have at the moment. You don't really need any services. You have trash bins on the same floor, so that's fine. Right, so what is the challenge to this? This is a medium challenge. So I have no idea what to expect from this challenge yet. This scenario yet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Power wise, how are we? 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. So we need some more water and power. Do the same here. One thing to keep in mind when you're doing this, you don't have to drag the power, the utility all the way. You only have to drag it as far as the first tile of the structure goes. So incremental income there next. So you only have to drag the utility to the first tile of that part of the building. So initially I'm just gonna go... Indeed it does ear up though. It does look better full extended indeed. But you don't have to full extend it. So right now, these first floors we're simply just going to make into studio apartment territory, and you need a trash bin on the same floor, else you're gonna be incredibly unhappy, and that we don't want. Another basic studio apartment over there as well. So these aren't satisfied because there's not enough food on the floors. In the building. That is something I will look into fixing later. for now, my main priority is getting the basic income filled up. So in essence, getting these apartments made and people moved in to start a basic income. Because this scenario does not allow the use of offices. Otherwise, offices are one of the best sources of income, I'd argue. Crash. Oh, are you on connection? 16 out of 20. Right then. But for now, the main priority is just getting these apartments up and running. So at this junction, I will be replacing my power and electricity with larger capacity ones, because oh crap, yeah. Let's not forget the water there. You have the water, that now. So at this point, these are 20 out of 20, and by comparison, one of these support 50. One small right. A small utility supplies 10. A medium supplies 50. In general, though, if you look at the maintenance, for every 3, you can support 1 medium. Meaning that at the moment you start hitting about 30 connections per utility. It varies a little bit depending on utility, of course, as well, but it is better to upgrade to the larger utility. At a certain point, when you start hitting the utilities being more than once you hit 3 utility cupboards, you ideally want to upgrade to the next size of utility. And the same goes as well for, well, no. For the large ones, it's essentially 1 to 2. So once you hit 2 utility clusters for the mediums, you want to upgrade to a large one, because then you pay about the same utility as you would the other one. Income, excellent. Right, I forgot to do something here as well. The reason I made a negative today is because I added this closet, but I didn't remove the other one. So in so I added the benefits of a larger one with high capacity, but I didn't actually add a new one. Right, small restaurant. I could do that here, but so today I should maybe making a bit more in terms of income. The problem though I have right now is I don't really have any food spots. So let's keep expanding this, and elevator. helicopter. Offline again? What? Right, so how are we looking over here? Looks good. Nice. 880 a day. What the? Which? Stupid Twitch. Well, I should be live again now. I should be live again now. Exited host mode. Right, so soon I'm actually gonna hit a smaller problem that I'm gonna have to resolve one way or another, and that is apartments starting to get worn down. I haven't hit that position just yet, but I can do 8 more. Alright, good. That should put us at. Wait, I can do 6 more. I could do 6 more only. That's bad. Nice, nice. Good luck, mate. Good luck. This is fine actually, because if these are, pause. Water. Install a large one. And now you are no longer unhappy. Good. And we're making, oh nice, we're actually making quite a good sum of money a day. So at this point, it's mostly just waiting for the money to roll in a little bit more. Wait for the bus as well. So I can see what the challenge in this one is. It's essentially you have to make do with that office, but I'm gonna do a quick bear back because I'm gonna grab myself some coffee. Be right back real quick. And we're back. Right, let's look at what we're doing right now then. We're waiting. So what we're doing right now is we're waiting for money. I'm probably gonna fill up one more floor with studio apartments and then go from there. Thank you, Raptor. Thank you very much. So we're gonna do another floor over here. Let's put in some utilities here. Phone, electricity, no trash. So we're gonna fill one more floor with studio apartments. That will be roughly 40 studio apartments. We have, yes, 40 studio apartments. That's gonna be comprise our base income for this scenario. Then on the floors above that, I'm gonna try and work in maybe add rather I could do it here as well. I could do those here. Food court. And then a cafe. Coffee and lunch. You serve lunch. So I'm gonna see if we can coffee and lunch, coffee and lunch, coffee and lunch. So one more food court, but this one's gonna have no. So those two places are gonna be the initial food places. Let's take a look at our connections. They are fine. Prefers upper floors. But no, we're gonna stick to the basic studio apartments for the time being. And we're gonna add one more section over here. Nice, very nice. Making 2,000 a day. So we accumulated media bus. Media bus, for those who might not have played this before, allows you to launch a campaign. So you have 4 different campaigns. You have types of campaigns. You have apartments, infrastructure, retail and restaurants, and offices. Tone address increases satisfaction of all apartments. So say in a situation I would have a real bad day and run out of power, and I don't want an apartment to absolutely move out. This is a good choice. Direct marketing reduces the cost to build apartments. Renter, no. The gas and cable. Direct marketing reduces gas and cable construction costs and expenses. Renter roundup reduces construction costs of apartments. Call in favor allows an extra contract. Ad placement reduces infrastructure operating costs. Exclusive electricity reduces electrical and water production daily cost. So coat of paint, renovations 50%. This one is one of the best ones you can use. It's a steel, also really good. New floor tiles, elevated stuff cost much less to build. Commercial promotions increases sales for stores and restaurants. Foot traffic increases the amount of visitors your building gets. Aesthetic appeal, free plus items. Artworks is cheaper, limited use. Architectural biennial. Reduces the cost of ads and construction for retail and restaurants. For offices, but this is irrelevant to this scenario itself. Happy drones increases satisfaction of all office workers. Phoning it in reduces phone construction and maintenance by 50%. Top city office construction is 50% less, and you gain extra tenants. Extra, take an extra loan, also really good, but nothing I will be using if I can avoid it. So I need to do the water and power to this section. This studio deluxe. No. Trash bins on the same floor. Hates noisy areas. So let's see noise. Yeah, this causes noise, but the apartments themselves will not cause noise. So I can. So what I can do in this next floor is then 41, 50, 42. So the deluxe studio apartments aren't that more demanding, but they do pay more. So I'm gonna the next floor is right. So I'm gonna wait for the day to roll over. Then I'm gonna do it's a steel. Actually no, I'm gonna add some more utility closets just for the sake of preemptiveness. Then I'm gonna get some deluxe studio apartment stuff. But deluxe studio apartments do not like smelly areas. These themselves produce a little smell, a small amount of smell, not a huge amount though. So I'm gonna see if I can offset that by perhaps moving the trash here and having the utility there. So let's add one more water, one more electricity, and one more gas. And then we do it's a steel, reducing our costs of maintenance quite considerably, allowing us to add 2 floors to the building without much issue. Then we need the trash here. We need the plumbing closets and electricity. So the idea behind this is the trash, the smells. The smell will hopefully limit itself to this area, and this is acts sort of like a blockade. Check noise. But yeah, one other problem that might arise here is noise as well. When this is getting taller, noise will become something of a concern to think about. So I think I can do this right now. At least that side. Water. Right. So gas. Same with this. I do believe it's relatively safe to do both of these sides being oriented towards studio apartments. Or deluxe studio rather. Prefer a floor. This is not a floor though, but it hates noise, it hates smell. Another option I have here as well is I do one side being deluxe and one side being normal. Right, so that does not offset the smell. He doesn't seem unhappy though, so that's pretty good. What the idea here would be then to make the first set studio and the other set being. Meanwhile, let's add another floor. On this floor, however, we're only going to have utility stuff. So let's see here. Water. We'll go back there. Phone. Gas. Expenses are still way below our expenditures. It's excellent. So I'm gonna try an idea here I have. Gas. So I'm gonna do basic here. Oh yeah, we need a plumber. Right, let's give them a plumber then. Services. And water. Let's expand the basement, or cellar, or whatever we want to call it, a bit as well. How are your utilities? 51 out of 60, 8 out of 20, 54 out of 60. So I can make all of those into the deluxe studio apartments. Excellent. And you shouldn't be complaining though. Why are you unhappy? You have a plumber. You have a trash bin on the same floor. Why are you unhappy? Let's check the rent situation actually. Stable and slowly improving, so it's not the food. Why do you seem unhappy? I'm guessing it's because they sort of don't have too much shopping available to them. Then I'm going to add a fully dedicated gas closet. I think those are... that's a prudent thing to do. I'm gonna add another electricity, and I need to put in water again. Yes, I do. Now we can support 100. And this floor here is our blockwood. Yeah, it's a more basic version of Sim Tower, but it's the same idea. It is very much the same idea as Sim Tower. Right, let's adjust your rent to be a little less, 75%. Why do you seem unhappy then? This is not as complex as Sim Tower, but it is still an incredibly good game. Hands down. Why do they seem unhappy? Oh, you can't get any coffee. Oh. But you serve coffee? You serve coffee. You can get coffee. You are unhappy. Where? Oh, breakfast. Of course. Let's see if I can get in the breakfast place. Coffee and lunch. No. This is a scenario I'm playing right now, which in which the offices are blocked off. So this specific scenario is all about offices. It's all about apartments. You can build stores. You have restaurants. You have stores. So no, it's not all about. It's not all about apartments. I mean condos. It's yes, you can. This is a scenario I'm playing right now, so this is kind of different to how everything else works. Do we need the storage? Retail storage. How the free play works. Yeah. Show me. Why did you move out then? Oh right. Let's do a full renovation of everything. Never fun having people moving out, but what can you do? Boom! Exclusive elevators. Alright then. We're gonna make a food and shopping floor, or two. Let's make two of them. Strange smells. This game isn't that expensive. I think this game is about $15 or something, $15 or $16 or something like that. Or is it 20? Even so, it's such a good game. It is really a good game. No. Yeah, $1.99. It's a really good game for that price though. It just is so good. I mean, I'll tell you up front, it does not have the same complexity as Sim Tower does. It's nowhere close as complex as Sim Tower. But that does not make it a bad game. Why are you unhappy? You can get coffee. Coffee at lunch. Yeah. But I mean, I would say this game is definitely worth the $15 price tag. So let's do something like that. Lobby is down here. Right, so let's see there. Right, so they're gonna want a storage. Let's build things for today though, so that's a lot of maintenance. Good. Still need to pick up the power and stuff here. Yes. You can. Bank headquarters are later in the game though. So you won't be getting those immediately, but those are in the game, yes. You do have accounting office and stuff like that though, so yeah. In this you actually have to draw the utilities and stuff. Why did you move out? Was it because you can't get any coffee? Though one of the frustrations of this game is sometimes your tenants are incredibly dumb. I mean, there is a coffee place right here, but people still complain about I don't have anywhere to get coffee. I don't have anywhere to get coffee. There is a there's a place serving coffee right at the first floor. Sheesh. So that's something that kind of does annoy me with this. Medium restaurant there. Fast food. Gas and water, sure. Food and beverage. Oh, I don't have the money for that one. So I had a resident move out because it could not find any place to buy coffee. Phone lines. And build phone lines then. Phone. So that's one of the annoyances that this game do give though. So I'd like to buy a cup of coffee, but where? So the problem here is that this person doesn't exactly know where to buy coffee, so so that happens. Anyway, let's see here. Yeah, let me show you the goals. So this is a scenario that has pretty much residents that is the main priority. No place that serves breakfast, lunch, dinner. Maybe. electronics here. You should have power and phone. Books and news. Drugstore. Sure. So this is essentially going to be the main medium shopping floor, I'd say. Oh, you don't actually have any trash on the same floor though. I want to ensure that I give that trash, put up a trash bin here, I'd say. Breakfast and lunch, sure. So, the way to attract visitors is by having certain offices will attract visitors, but the main way to attract visitors are these restaurants and the stores. Diners. Done. So I'm gonna unlock a very nice building that's called gonna unlock public transit, which unlocks a very nice building. Oh, don't worry about it. I hope your headache passes soon. I hope your headache passes soon. Water, electricity, lights, high traffic, trash on the same floor. Definitely doable. No, this is not Sin Tower, Mad Murdoch. This is Project Highrise, but it's definitely inspired by Sim Tower. Right, renovate. Those supporters are unhappy because they are not happy. This is apothecary, drugstore, so flower store, and a wine and spirits. But no, this is not Sim Tower. This is yeah, this is definitely inspired by Sim Tower though. But it's not the same as Sim Tower, unfortunately. Although it's still not a bad game. I mean, I say unfortunately like I'm saying this is a bad game. This is far from a bad game. This is actually a really good game. Wow. Holy crap. Custodians. That's a lot of new stuff unlocked. Medium stores, really nice, but I'm not gonna do that yet. I think I'm gonna do express elevator. Express elevator. So can't do the common area. That's unfortunate. Okay then. Let's see here. Tiny studio apartment. 1 bedroom apartment will... Oh, wow. My loans, repay. Pay. Prefers upper floors, hate noisy areas. They haven't gotten it completely right, but they haven't gotten it wrong either. I'd say probably not. Well, depends. GMs probably are a very, very busy kind, so yeah. So, so let's see here. 5, 6. They don't like noise areas, but smelly areas is fine. Right, we need power. Water. Yeah, I was gonna build a subway. Ah, oh, you were GM in the game. Gotcha. Gotcha. I thought it sounded like you made it a more rhetorical comment than an actual comment that you were GM. Nice. Basic 1 bedroom apartment, deluxe, prefers trash and recycling. I can do that. A little bit less income this day today, but But they're gonna want handyman, water, and cable. I can do cable though. I was gonna have to add a handyman service here. Ah, nice, nice. So handyman. Right. Who moved? Why did he move? Good God. Water's good. Gas. Is this gas? I think that's gas, yeah. Oh, that's water. So let's add. I'm just gonna add a large one here. Oh. Cannot afford it. 650 out of 60. These large water are kind of expensive to maintain though, 1500 per day, but it beats having a lot of the smaller ones. Power and electricity, good there. Gas, 50 out of 14. That's water cable, trash bin recycling is good there. Let's get some. Yeah, we need like trash. Let's do another trash there. 1 per day. 1 per day. Right. Now we should be ready to move this in. Deluxe bedroom. We don't have the money for this, but soon. Yeah, I never played EQ1 myself. I tried EQ2, but it wasn't my type of MMO, to be honest. I mean, the game that introduced me to MMO ship was actually Dark Age of Camelot. Right, so we're still making money, but not as much. Well, that will change now. 300. Did I actually add the cable to these? Yeah, good. I did. Huh. Never heard of that MMO. Never heard of that MMO at all. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is about 1500 more. Good. What can I do in this floor though? Let's add some nice little things here. Noisy? Why? Why is it noisy? Huh? Oh, the noise is actually bleeding up there a little bit, so... Right. I might be able to alleviate that a little bit with art. On this floor. Should help. Yeah, because the noise is actually centralized around this area, but a little bit of art should help against the noise. Hello, Petri. I could do that, sure. They still get enough traffic. I mean, a simple solution is doing this in that case. Adding an elevator there as well. Adding a staircase. I do know about that trick though, Patrick Cotton. There's a reason I'm not doing it here, because elevators cause noise. And that is something I'm trying to avoid causing right now. How are we gonna challenge this though? 6 out of 8 store. 60 residents. 4 out of 12 restaurants. But I do know about the make the visitor zigzag between the floors. I do know about that one though. But there's actually a problem to that one that I found. Why are you unhappy? Oh, right. I'm gonna eliminate that first. They actually are going that. They are actually going that way though. Jesus. Oh well, it was just a studio apartment anyway. It wasn't too big of a deal. Noise, yeah. Things are getting renovated though. As much as I can at least. So this is. But yeah, I don't want to add an elevator here because that just adds an extra cost to things, and elevators are a bit expensive to maintain on top of that, so just adding a staircase as an option there did the trick. Right, let's see here. I needed that. Oh yeah, I was gonna add that. But I actually encounter a problem. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take this after. I'm gonna go on a short break. I'm also gonna do a cut in the recording here for YouTube, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes. See you all soon.